it's Vanessa V. Welcome to my channel where we discuss reigning over your life, conquering what's holding you back, and living life in victory each day using simplified stress and anxiety and everything in between strategies that work for you. Today we are talking about my top ways to work out without working out. I'm not using my right hand today because of what I shared with you guys last chat. I have Serva. I've had it for about a month now. I will link all of that below. I'm still having a hard time moving my head and all that stuff, but I really wanted to make this chat for you guys today. Because I shared with you guys about a month ago that I had gained weight throughout the pandemic. I then shared with you how I was sort of addressing that and approaching that in a way that worked for me, that hopefully could work for you as well. I'll post those below. But there was actually a really surprising positive reaction to that. And so I wanted to share this with you guys. I'd actually been planning to share this before all of this happened, but I wanted to share this with you again because I know that there's a lot of you guys out there that are looking for different ways to move or start moving again, or to mix it up if you've been working out throughout this pandemic. So we've all heard that movement can really be super beneficial, right? And I have definitely seen just how much it impacts you when you don't move, like literally don't move, because this is the most sitting I've done in over a month. I'm not walking around very much at all, and I have been able to see a drastic difference in my body, even more than what the pandemic did. And so all the little things count. They all count. It's been so surprising to see. And I'm not saying that to like pressure us to like always get up and move or anything like that. What it has shown me though is that it is beneficial to just move. Like, how great is that? I've seen it real time with my own body that just regular movement throughout the day is beneficial, and not just for losing weight or burning calories or working our bodies, but it's really affirmed for me something that in the health industry you tend to hear, which is increased movement increases mobility, and increased mobility decreases inflammation. So even though this chat is about non-workout ways to work out, really what it is it's just about moving, because moving has so many benefits, and it's not just working out that gives us those physical, mental, and emotional benefits. If you're like me, I've had a history of negative relationship with working out, with my body and all that stuff. I am a certified group fitness instructor, and over the years, I've really had to figure out a sustainable, customizable way to continue to move and feel good about myself, regardless of what I'm doing or how my body may look or feel or shift or whatever. And really look for ways that work for me, that help me continue to feel good about moving my body, and AKA working out. So we're going to talk about some of those unusual things that I've come to find work for me, and I hope that they work for you as well. All of these things are really meant to be things that if they inspire you, if they help you to feel good and not feel pressured, and they help you blossom and bloom and grow instead of shut down and feel negative, that's what today's chat is all about. And feel free to reach out to your healthcare professional before trying any of these things. Please customize it to your own needs, listen to your body, and really do what works for you. And I forgot, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell if you would like to stay in touch and not miss out on any of the cool stuff that we like to talk about here. Sitting. Okay, yeah, I know you don't burn a lot of calories when you're sitting. Everybody knows that. What is she talking about? I shared with you guys recently different ways to sit, the power of sitting. I will link that below. And even though we may not be working out when we sit, there are different ways that we can sit that not only help us to feel better emotionally, but also mentally and physically. So I'm going to link some of those below. There's also ways that we can work out while we're sitting. Some of my favorite workouts, because I don't like to work out, some of my favorite workouts to do, to teach, all that stuff have to do with the chair. So I will link some seated position workout classes below in case that's something that you're interested in learning. The second thing is getting up. Okay, here's another one where it's like, that's not really working out. Why am I watching this video? But honestly, For so many of us, especially after this past year, we've sat for so long. We talk a lot about the brain on this channel, and sitting and being in one position, one space for so long can definitely cause us to feel shut down. I definitely have felt that. And it can be really hard for us to want to move again, or maybe we want to, but we're just finding it hard to actually get up and do that. And so not only shifting how we sit, but actually just getting up can help us feel better because we're moving. It can help tell our subconscious brain that it's okay if we are in fact in a safe place, that it's okay to move. It's okay to sit somewhere else in our house. It's okay to walk into rooms that we haven't been in a while. It's okay to get up and move. We are not in danger, and to really work on reassuring ourselves of that as well. And I know that might sound silly to some of you, but honestly, I think that happens to a lot of us and we don't even realize it. The next thing is standing. Okay, this is the last one that's like sort of teetering on the edge of like workout, non-workout. But hear me out. Okay, so when we stand, we burn more calories than we do sitting. Not that that's necessarily the whole point of this chat. It's about feeling better, not necessarily, working ourselves to the core and all that stuff. But it does help us burn more calories, and standing requires balance, which requires different muscles in our body to work. A lot of us don't necessarily think about balance as being a workout or a movement, but it takes a lot of muscles and focus and concentration to balance. And so I will post, if I can find them, some videos below on beginner level ways that we can start balancing. Stretch, clean the house. Okay, so you guys have probably heard about cleaning around your house, right? Like vacuuming helps you to burn calories and move your body and everything like that. That's definitely one on the list, is to clean or organize around the house, because it can help us feel better about our space. It can help us move in our space a little bit more. It can help the space just be cleaner. But in line with that, and something that's not talked about a lot, is decorating. And I definitely find that going up and down the stairs, lifting bins, reorganizing stuff, reaching up, twisting and moving my body in a safe way absolutely works my body and gets me moving in a way that's not monotonous or boring, and I don't necessarily feel super pressured about. And it helps my space feel more fresh and alive and all that stuff. Do you like to garden? Gardening. Now, I don't have a green thumb. I've tried many a time, and many a plant have gone away. Unfortunately, I desperately would love to have a green thumb, but oh well. I have gardened a lot in the past though, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have, but it can absolutely move our body, our whole body. Almost everything on this list involves using our entire self, our whole body. And gardening definitely can do that. I've definitely noticed my hamstrings, the back of my legs, super tight after gardening. And it definitely breaks the sweat. Lawn care. Do you like chopping wood? Oh, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Hey, getting out in the sunshine, breathing in that fresh air, all of that stuff can just be super beneficial for our whole selves, our whole health esteem, like we've talked about. Experience new surroundings, like new parks, new towns, new hiking trails. I love this one. I love to get out and explore. Some of my top favorite things to do is find a new park with our dogs to walk around and explore, but also finding new towns, whether it's a random place that we point to on the map, whether it's a restaurant we want to try in a town we've never been to before, going out, just getting into the car and going somewhere. Moving in your car can really help us to sort of feel a little bit more alive again and get that adventurous spirit lit a little bit more. And then parking, getting out, exploring the town, learning about the town or the new different things that we're finding and the people we're meeting and all that stuff. Try outdoor sports like horseback riding, crew, swimming, frisbee, right? Frisbee parks, is that what it's called? There's something with frisbees and baskets in the park. Walking around barefoot, inside or outside. I have found that it can really help us to not only get more in touch with our body, how our body is feeling, but it can also help us to get back in touch with our surroundings, especially after the pandemic, especially after we've been through stuff that really shuts us down, like this, for example, where it's difficult for us to move again. And we talk about the senses on this channel, and this is one way to sort of activate those senses in a different and fun way. And it's a cool thing that you can try and do with your kids if you have kids. Try a new form of dance. If you're not into sports or playing sports like I usually was growing up, dance. Trying out dance if you've never danced before. Zumba. Trying different forms of dance or different dances from around the world. That can help not only educate us and help us to appreciate different cultures and understand them better, but to help us just feel our bodies move differently. It's honestly quite exciting. I love it. It's one of my favorite experiences growing up about dance, was doing that. Or if you don't like dance, finding a movement class where it's not necessarily a structured way of dancing, but it's about moving your body in a social setting. And that takes me to the next thing. Get social. Finding a social way to move your body, even if it's not a workout class, which personally I love. It can be the usual, going for a walk with a friend, but it can also be experiencing a new place with someone else, working out virtually with someone else, or joining a group fitness gym, using a foam roller. Yes, I can lift things now, just a little bit, but I can. They come in different sizes, different hardnesses, I guess, different lengths. I will post below the one that I just showed you. It's wonderful. I foam rolled throughout the pandemic, and it really helped me just feel good. Nick also foam rolls when he feels sore from working on the cars or working outside on the lawn. And so it's something that we both have found very beneficial. Also, this is the first ponytail Nick's ever done because I can't do it myself because I can't use my right arm. I washed my hair last night. You would never be able to tell, but I was able to do that for the first time in a month. Also, smiling and talking still hurts, so trying to keep this short. Moving on. Volunteering. I know a lot of us have volunteered throughout the pandemic here at home, but getting out and actually volunteering can be really beneficial, not just for ourselves and our body, but everybody. Hey, walk for a cause. Use stuff around the house for working out, like paper plates as gliders. Ooh, there's my dirty toes. We move when we laugh, so increase that laughter. Like, honestly, ow, that hurt. And last but not least, holy moly, learning proper form. Now, I understand that can sound really stale, but if we're starting to move, or we're just looking to mix up our workout or movement routine, this can be so beneficial for literally everyone. It's a huge focus for me. It always has been, because it can help us boost our safety. It can help boost our confidence. It's something that we can sort of use to our advantage, even when we're not working out, when we're sitting, when we're standing, when we're walking. It has so many benefits for us. It's an awesome thing that often gets overlooked. So I highly encourage that. And don't forget to listen to that inner voice and what it's telling you, and making sure that inspiration for movement is from a positive place, not from a pressured place. All of this just means that working out isn't the only answer. What our idea of regular working out is not the only answer to feeling good mentally, emotionally, and physically, and helping us to have that overall increased self-esteem that we've talked about. Feel free to comment below if you have any non-workout workout ideas that I didn't mention today, and I will definitely mention more in the future. Thanks so much for being here today, you guys. I appreciate all the vibes that you guys have been sending me. I'm sending them right back to you. I hope that these help to inspire you, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Mwah! Bye!